folks? I am Ultrazilla, and this is the Ultra Z News weekend update for real this time. And this is not an April Fool's episode, although I am going to talk about a couple of April Fool's joke things that might be April Fool's jokes. I think one of them definitely is. Not sure about the other, but you never know. And real quick, apologies to anyone that was that really believed the Hasbro Toho Titans line that I made up. I hope you dug my designs. And you know, it's one of those things where if you're gonna do something like that, you gotta make it good, you know. So I did my best to make it good, but at the same time, I did say April Fool's at the end, and I put it in the description. So apologies. It is toys though, so it's not a big deal. Let's move on and let's keep talking April Fool's though, because a couple of things I want to point out, and this is the first, and this is the DNA Designs, who do a lot of third-party Transformers add-on kits. And on Thursday they showed this kit, this GVK kit for Megatron and Optimus Primal from the Kingdom figures. It's a flame effect and an axe, and while I think it is a April Fool's joke, it was never said. And I think it's something people would actually get. Of course, you could easily 3D print this stuff or just use stuff from figures you might already have. Another one that was interesting, but I'm pretty sure is just a joke, is the Rebor Etsy store exclusive. That's how you know it's probably a joke. Made in Heaven 80s T-Rex toy HD remastered. Obviously, this is one of their T-Rex done in the neon version. Glow in the dark also. In EVA 01 colors. Guys, I would be so on this if you did this. And that's what I'm saying. Even with the Toho Titans thing, you know, April Fool's is one of those days where companies actually gauge interest in certain products by joking around about it. And I think this would, people would get this for sure. Now, this is not a joke from Rebor, and this is finally seeing a painted, well, a colored version, because this is still 3D model, of their upcoming, speaking of Transformers, lots of Titans here. You know, Megatron tribute from Beast Wars figure. This looks awesome, and this is the final, you know, actual 3D print there model, and it looks really great. I mean, obviously that big head is what separates it, and the colors are looking really good, and this is definitely going to be something I am into getting. So there you go with that. Moving on to Monster Hunter, and in the last real Ultra Z news, I talked about the Monster Hunter World Rathalos from Kits Concept. Now we're seeing their 1/18 scale Hunter figure. Now, I don't like the head sculpt on this. I'll say it right off the bat, but the finish and accessories are really, really nice. I don't think I'll get this, but I gotta say, this looks gorgeous as a whole. Not into the head sculpt, but once again, this is 4¼ inches tall, 15 moving articulations, high quality decorations, which you can see, 3 pairs of hands, and 3 interchangeable faces, weapons, and a display stand. So pretty awesome. It is up for pre-order on BBTS. You can check that out. Here's everything there. That sword looks fantastic. And again, the finish on this does look good. And I'd say even if you're just have the Rathalos figure from SH Monster House, maybe this is something you want to look into as a display piece with it. Now, speaking of dragons, wow, not Kits Concept, but WizKids showed off their Tiamat figure from AD&D. This is amazing. Well, this is just a model here again, but they're showing you how big it's going to be and what they're actually doing this. And it's like in a 300 plus range, which is enormous for a WizKids figure and which is like a not a model, like a static statue type of thing. I don't have any of these. They're dragons, but I have to say I would be interested in this. It is a tad pricey, and I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but wow, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna get anything like that, this might be the thing to get. Moving on to a not a dragon, but like a dinosaur-like creature that we all know and love from Ultraman. We got Gamora here, and this is the Ultra Luminous figure of Gamora. This is a Bandai Premium exclusive, and it goes for 60,000 yen. However, BBTS is bringing it over like they do most exclusives, and that's about 110 bucks. So if you do the math, I still think you're better off getting it from Bandai Premium. Go through like Zen Market or whatever, and be on the lookout. I am doing a buyer's guide very, very soon, so you might want to stick around. If you're just coming onto the channel right now, subscribe, because I'm going to be talking about buying and my experiences and all of that. But this looks really good. It's a light up figure. I do have my first 2 of these figures coming this summer. I did order the Ultraman Z and Ultraman Reboot 2-pack from Bandai Premium, and because I love Ultraman Z, and I figured if I was going to check any out, a 2-pack is probably a good way to go. I am interested in Gamora though, because you got to have a kaiju. So, and Gamora is one of my favorite Ultra kaiju. So I feel like, and he does come with a severed tail. This might be the way to go. They're in the 5 to 6 inch, like lower than like 5.5 inch scale, I guess. So they're a smaller scale figure. I don't think they move as well. But for those that are into this stuff, this might be something you might be into. The details look really good. Hey, let's move on to Godzilla and X Plus to start out with, keeping on Bandai Premium, because this is also a Bandai Premium exclusive. This is a reissue-ish of their Burning Godzilla, and this is in done in a clear, like it says, clear version of it, which is interesting. I think that's really cool. Like, I guess it's painted over clear parts, if I'm reading that correctly, or the burning parts might be, but it would be all the same. And it looks really nice. I mean, this is an older mold, and one of those things that I know a lot of people are definitely into. I think, with good reason. It looks gorgeous. A really nice model. I feel like it's a little cartoony, and I'm into that. But yeah, this is also a Bandai Premium, so if you want to look into that, you can. I did post on my Facebook page just how to do that, and you can look into that if you want. Again, I'm going to be doing a buyer's guide very soon. Keeping on X Plus, their Godzilla 2, Godzilla King of the Monsters, Rodan, is up for pre-order as well on their Rick site, as well as a standard on the regular sites. Shipping, I'm hearing, is enormous though, so do be wary of that. But it does look absolutely gorgeous, no doubt. What looks super gorgeous is this Godzilla bust. Oh my god, from Prime 1 Studios. This is a super expensive piece, guys. However, I mean, look at it. Obviously, it lights up. It's got a phenomenal looking display. It is huge. I mean, this is definitely one of those things that will be a centerpiece in anyone's collection, especially if you love the MonsterVerse Godzilla. And he does look fabulous in Godzilla vs. Kong, so this might be a way to go for a lot of people. I know some folks are definitely getting it, and kudos. Another big piece, but much cheaper. And moving on to Transformers completely now. Not completely, because we're going to move on to other stuff too, but for now. This week, they showed off and put up for pre-order their Generation Select Black Zarek. This is awesome, guys. This is from the Japanese Master Force cartoon anime, and I love these colors. This is obviously the Scorponok mold, if you didn't know, and it is a headmaster, and this is the head. Arr, matey. which looks cool. I do like it. And man, oh, how gorgeous is it in Scorpion mode in these colors? Black, gold, red. Guys, I think I'm in on this. I skipped out on Scorponok, but I think I have to get this guy. Because it just looks awesome. I really love these colors. I really do. So I think this is going to be something that me personally is going to have to get. So I don't know. I really do love it. Now, going into this was this Kingdom? Yes, I believe this is a Commander class Kingdom figure, or it could be Studio Series. I actually forgot. But this is in the Commander class size scale. This is obviously Rodimus Prime, and they've shown this before. But finally, I feel like it actually looks good. I'm not a huge fan of Hot Rod in this mode, but if you're gonna get one, man, this looks to be it. It looks really good. I will have to say it looks really good, and I might just have to do it. You know, so I love a Hot Rod, but you know, this looks really. I'm just gonna say it looks really good. So if I'm gonna get any, it's gonna be this one, and I think I might. Okay, something I won't be getting, but looks fantastic is the 3-0 deluxe scale Jetfire from Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Whoa, this thing looks huge. 15 inches tall, 65 points of articulation. Oh my. Look at that thing. That looks absolutely insane, guys. So if you like this character, and the look is fantastic, you know, this is something you might want to look into. And I believe this is the last of the, yes it is, of the Transformers stuff we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Flame Toys here. This is the Windblade Fury model kit. I love this design. I think it looks really, really good, guys. I mean, that is excellent. Excellent design work. You know, I think that looks gorgeous. So if you're into models and you've been into any of the Flame Toy stuff, you know, with their Transformer stuff, this might be something you want to look into. Another model kit they got coming up that they revealed, and they revealed it on April Fool's Day, which was throwing people off, but it is true. They are doing a Dino Megazord. They're also doing their bigger, real combining Megazord, which I think I'm personally going to get into. I'm probably going to skip this one, but they are doing this. Now, I don't know if this is going to be combining or not. I have a feeling it is not, judging by some of their other kits. But we will get more info as it comes. The bigger one will be combining. So, but the bigger one's not a model kit. It is basically their like high-end, you know, kind of Chogokin line. So, yeah, definitely will keep tabs on this. When I have actual pics of this, I will post it on my Facebook, and we will talk about it here on the Ultra Z News. Quick aside, speaking of robots and kaiju, Pacific Rim The Black Season 2 was officially announced by Netflix. No date yet, but it is coming, so that is a double thumbs up from me. I do have to do a video on Pacific Rim The Black. I have an idea for a really cool video, so I want to talk about it a little bit more very soon. Checking out one last robot, I believe. This is the Metal Build Dragon Scale Ryujin Maru from Mashin Hero Wataru. I actually have something from this that I reviewed here. I have the little bird fellow. But this is a really, really nice looking metal build figure, which are really, really nice figures. Now, you're going to say, oh, but it's like a chibi scale type of thing. This is actually what this anime looks like. It's all chibi-like. And I think it's cool if that's the approach. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've always liked this. I'm not going to be getting this myself, but it's something I definitely wanted to point out because it does look really, really nice. And there you go. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, moving on to NECA. They put up an ultimate American Werewolf in London Nightmare Demon, I believe it's called. It's got a lot of different heads, so you can make, you can buy multiple of these and like troop build. Lots of accessories, obviously, multiple heads, like I said, and of course, it just looks awesome. I will get the werewolf from this. I will be skipping this, but it's cool to see that they're going further than just the werewolf. And that is awesome. So very, very nice. It looks great. Like most NECA products look great. And this is no doubt about it. It does look so. Anybody that's into this, you can pre-order it right now. Moving on to Mezco, we're going to end off with a few Marvel pieces here. Mezco and Sentinel and Marvel Legends. We got the Wolverine Deluxe Steel Box Edition, which looks really nice. I don't know if this was just a Mezco exclusive or if it was all over the place, but it looks really good. Their first Tiger Stripe Wolverine was the NYCC exclusive one, which I believe I have. I do. I never actually reviewed that because when I opened it, I didn't really like it, and I could have sold it for hundreds of dollars. Now the prices are going down because this is coming out and folks don't need that. But that one will always retain some sort of value because it was an exclusive and whatnot. And it is a different figure. And what fell here? And it was a different figure than what we're getting here. But this is gorgeous all around. The figure can be displayed on this awesome base, which has lights, which is the Sentinel all destroyed. That's really, really cool. That's a very nice deluxe edition. It might be sold out already for all I know. I don't know. But I did want to mention it here because it was gorgeous. Not as gorgeous, but kind of okay looking and a fun packaging is the Marvel Legends new Captain America, which looks cool, John Walker. And it's in that same box, if you watch Falcon and Winter Soldier episode 2, that he signs for a fan. That's awesome. That's a really neat thing. I think this is a Walmart exclusive, but there you go. And last but not least, we have Deadpool here in the Sentinel Fighting Armor line. This looks really nice. I love how that red looks on this figure. Now, I haven't gotten any of this line yet. I actually do have the Captain America, and which I've felt was the coolest looking. So far, we've had a Wolverine, an Iron Man, obviously, and a Spider-Man, Iron Spider, whatever. I skipped all of those. I really didn't like Wolverine. I didn't think he looked good at all. Iron Man, I guess, is just a little boring at this point. And Iron Spider, I just didn't care for either. But the Cap really did something for me, so I ordered that. But this, to me, looks the best. I absolutely love how this looks. I don't want to pre-order it, though, because if I don't like the Cap, I don't want this. But it is absolutely gorgeous for sure. And there you go, guys. And this is up for pre-order right now, though, so go check BBTS and all, or your favorite retailer of choice. And go on and get it. And there you go, guys. That's the Ultra Z news for this weekend. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And till next time, peace out, peeps.